And we are live. Welcome. So it is time for us to do the BALLBUSTER. I haven't done this one in a while, so we've been breaking for almost 8 years now, so we're not the new kid on the block. We've just always did memorabilia in our breaks, like almost from day one. I got 7 baseballs sitting in front of me here. All right. We're gonna get this show rolling. Let's see here. And all right. So we're here on Drip, and there's still 5 teams available. So anybody who is looking to jump in on this break, all right. Now that we are broadcasting on Drip, remaining teams available exclusively on there. So if you're watching from another platform, don't worry. Drip has included a way for you to link up and get in here. Should be in the title if you're on Facebook. All right. If you don't see a title bar because you're on a mobile device, look where it says live chat, and then it should be to the left. It'll say overview. Click on that, and the link should be in there. So there's a few surprising teams still up for grabs. There's 3 that have really good chances of getting baseballs. And the other 2 have good chances of getting a big name prospect. So, I mean, can't beat that, right? Everybody's got a good shot at something. The Giants are 89.95. And with them, not only do you have some good stuff in Onyx Gems, but you also have a good chance at baseball. Also, 2021 product would have Joey Bart rookies. So I would say that's probably my favorite one that's left right now. Close behind it would be the A's at 79.95. Again, you've got some good prospects. I think Bassan's in the Gems, if I remember correctly. I think I have one of his. That's why I remember that. And also excellent chance of getting a baseball. So right there. If it's one baseball, it doesn't weigh as heavily. But when there's 7 of them, the Padres are 94.95. So with that, you do have Tatis in Onyx Gems. I believe that's the only non-prospect player in that release. A very short checklist, actually. Not every team's even covered. Very different than their regular inbox releases. This is a slabbed and authenticated. So it's not graded, but slabbed and authenticated by CSG, Old Slabs, green. Then you got the Mets, who are doing a pretty decent job. Last I checked, they were up 4-1. Juan Soto hit a solo home run. But before that, the Mets drove in 4 runs over the last couple innings. So METS, Mets. I believe you got Francisco Alvarez in there. And I would say the Mets are like an average-ish team. But you do tend to see, we have 3 of these in this break, and you do tend to see the Mets come up a little more often in the little red boxes, the regular hidden treasures, and there's another lower end one. So, that's where you'll see your Darryl Strawberries and your Dwight Goodens pop up a lot. And then we got Los Tigres, Casey Mize rookies in the 2021 product. Riley Green is in the Onyx Gems. And there's some guys, again, slightly below average chance of getting a ball. But it's there. It's there. We're also offering up WWE Prism Packs, Sports Kings, Topps Inception, and like 300 plus other different SKUs available as we are here in the shop and ready to rip. Or in this case, bust some balls. Because, that's how we do it here in Jersey. All right? A little bit of a ball buster. I don't know. I'd probably do a different arrangement of boxes, but if we're interested in busting a second nut, I could probably. That didn't come out right. Oh, it's like that Veer Mahan article that we were talking about yesterday. If we want to do a different ball buster break, no holds or anything, no continuity, but we did do two football helmet breaks, so I guess we could do 2 baseball breaks because after we do this, you might find it fun. The football break that we have up right now, looking pretty good. We're past the halfway mark. Love it or leaf it. Okay. For those watching on Facebook, actually, what I'm going to do is post that in the Facebook stream there. Hopefully, we can get that coming to Drip very soon. Get that loaded up there. And let's also share this video to the group, to my personal timeline. Have a little fun here. All right. And also want to make sure everybody in the group Facebook chat sees this because we are live and we're ready to do this. So copy the link. Oh, I got to do this on the other app. That's right. I don't like to do this here. So anybody have any questions on what's about to transpire here? So with the baseballs, again, we kind of have like, years and years of precedent on these things. All right. There's been different situations that come up. I'm sure somewhere down the line, there'll be another one that we've never seen before. But for right now, we kind of know what the deals is. If it's a current player, very simple. It's going to go to the current team. Not difficult at all, right? Unless, of course, now there's exceptions where there's a team logo on the ball or World Series balls go to the World Series team that they played on. But in general, an inscription, unless it's team specific and not career specific, all right, Rookie of the Year, it doesn't go to the team they won Rookie of the Year with. I think the Dodgers and the Mets both have equal dibs on a Mike Piazza ball, right? But if it's a retired player, generally what we'll do is it'll go between any teams that played in parts of 3 years or more to a random in our Facebook group. So. Oh, you got a Piazza ball? Nice. Gosh, have we ever hit a Piazza ball? I don't know. I mean, we've busted a lot of balls, that's for sure. I want to say in Fanatics we did. Fanatics did a limited product called Next Level that was really awesome. The balls came in like a little wooden case. I actually still have a couple of those that I hit. I got a Buster Posey, and I have a dual signature Mike Schmidt, Jimmy Rollins with inscriptions that say Phil's Home Run King, Phil's Hit King. Joe Morgan, what will qualify for Joe Morgan under our guidelines? Astros and Reds? I would say, right, Astros and Reds, I think. Yeah. A lot of places do longest tenure, but I I think that if a guy contributed to multiple teams' legacies, then the fairest thing to do is you know give all those teams a shot. It's tough. I mean, you got to cut the rule somewhere. Um, I know, there's some guys who come over for like a month and help a team win a World Series down the stretch run, and then that wouldn't count. But 7 years ago we discussed it, dissected it, and that's what we ended up figuring out. So that's how we roll. All right. So let's get a roll call going here. I already see a few names that I recognize. Again, 5 teams still available. Until we show the first hit, you can still get in. But once we show that first hit, that's it. And this is a very all killer, no filler type break. Not going to be a lot of cards for every team. There's a little bit, but it's not going to be a lot. So I'm playing for hits in this one. Everybody always gets something, but sometimes the piles are bigger than others. All right. John McClellan's here. John Wright, Scott Lamaglio, Eric Pelletier, Jeff Lukowitz, Bradley Noel, John George, Jeremy Corbin, Chad Reagan, John Flowers, Melissa Marin, Tony Penna Jr., Scott Lamaglio's here, and Mike Coleman. That should be everybody. So if you are here, shout it out. If you're here and you want to be in the break, let's get it done. And let's rip you a new one like we've been doing since 2014. So while we're in roll call here, and the Mets have now gone up 5-1. Yeah, love opening day. Do you guys like opening day? I mean, we're doing a baseball break. You tell me, do you like opening day? So messages being sent. Again, if you're here, shout it out. Not really seeing any pulse on Facebook. Let's see. You just joined. So we'll show you all the boxes that I got here right in front of me. We'll go over the teams one more time while we're waiting for everybody to hop on in here. And then we're going to get started. And I guess we'll have to come up with a new baseball break, right? That shouldn't be too hard. Also, hey, yo, survey time. So I'm trying to get a feel here, all right, of what we want to do with our 8th anniversary break. Now, we did a poll, And it was pretty clear cut, the winner. It was 76% of those who answered the survey said that they wanted this year's 8th anniversary break to be the biggest past, present, and future mixer ever. Which is making me a little nervous because those breaks are usually pretty big to begin with. So, how do we do that? Well, guess the question is first, how much bigger than the previous biggest do we want to make it? So I need to know what is the top dollar value for a top 5 team that you want to see. All right, so that survey is going on right now in the Facebook group. $2. Guess what? There's not enough teams to make it the biggest one ever. Second place in the voting was the biggest draft break ever. We haven't done a draft break in forever. We haven't played Capture the Flag. We haven't touched basketball, which I have some retail products, so I guess we could. I don't know. I don't want things sitting forever either, so we're going. Can you grab an Inception? Yeah, that's 7 cards, so I can open that before the break. That's no problem. I don't think anybody minds, right? A little warm up. We'll see how hot the hands are. So I can do an Inception. It'll take me 2 seconds to go on the floor and grab it. I'm just making sure that I messaged everybody. Awesome. All right. Let me make sure I got everybody. Gotcha. You're here. Yep, got you guys. And got you. I'm seeing it at 1,300, but I also see David Adams selling the packs at 134. So if that's an indicator, yeah, I told somebody that I felt like it would hit what it is right now by Friday. I thought there might be a little regression, but if the color blasts are going like 10K for John Cena, I don't think it's going to be like that everyone. But I have a feeling that if the first one goes at 10K, you're going to see them between 6 and 8. That's enough of an incentive for for many. So yeah, I could see it going to 1,500 a box by Monday. With as hot as it is, somebody just bought everything up that they could find for 1,000. You know, I know the big stores probably don't put out everything in one shot just to kind of see like, okay, so we just sold 10 cases. We got 50 more. Let's raise the price a little bit. You know, it is what it is. And let's see. I think I missed one person. Hold on. I'm going to go get you that box of Inception. And we'll get this party started. How's that sound? All right, I got everybody. I'll be right back with that, with a couple Inception boxes, and we'll let you pick your poison. Be right back. All right. So I just grabbed the 4 off the top of the stack. Mikey Golden, pick me a number from 1 to 4. Pick me a number. Numero uno. So we'll put that there for now. All right, good luck. And let's see what we got. All right, we got the good mojo coming here. Let's see. Oh, we got a thick one, as you can see there. So we have a jumbo patch coming your way. Let's see how good that's going to be. Juan Soto, who already has home run number 1 tonight. It's the only runs the Nationals have scored, but he's on pace to hit 162 home runs this year. Fire stuff right there. All right, we know that doesn't really work that way. But then we got Cody Bellinger. So after a not so good year last year, maybe we got an MVP candidate for this year, right? All about that base, We got Fernando Tatis Jr. I want to set love for every one of these cards. Brian De La Cruz, part of the 2021 rookie class. Limited time last year, batted .296 for the Marlins. 5 home runs, 19 RBI, and 17 runs. So let's see how productive he'll be in a full season. What did he shrink? I'll take care of that later. Got Cedric Mullins, Matt Vierling, and we got some color there. All right, maybe not the sexiest name, but that is a badass jumbo patch right there. Yes, it is. For Seattle, Cal Raleigh, and that card is number 9 out of 25. With the nice patch there. I like it. I put those thick sleeves. Ugh. Standard. And they're around here somewhere. I'll get that. Well, let's get a new pack. Got like 100 on the shelf. So that is a beautiful patch. So congrats. And hopefully that's an indicator of the way we're going to go. We're going to pull some big stuff today. What do you think? So I got this over here. All right. Nothing to it but to do it. So I think we gave everybody enough opportunity to get in here. Let's rip you a new one. Again, Giants 89.95, Padres 94.95, A's 79.95, Mets 84.95, the Tigers are 69.95. And here's what we're ripping. 3 TriStar 2021 Hidden Treasures autographed baseballs. A 2018 Onyx Icons baseball. A 2020 Onyx Preferred baseball. And then we got a 2019 Series 2 Platinum and a 2021 Platinum. 7 balls in total. So now you know why we call it the Ball Buster. But we also got cards because, let's face it, any break that we do, everybody's got to get something. So how about we got Mosaic 2021 Hobby Box, 3 autos per box, 2 slabbed authenticated autos via CSG in Onyx Gems per box. So now we got 7 more hits. So the hit total is now up to 14. Let's add 4 more with 2021 Chronicles Hobby. And we'll cap it off at 19 with 2022 Heritage. I think that would be a good place to start, right? That'd give us some time to think about joining in on this break. What do you say? Again, Giants, Padres, A's, Mets, and Tigers are all available now in the Drip Shop. Good luck, everybody. Don't let those hits be misses. Don't let those hits be misses. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. It's not going to be an auto top loader because, unfortunately, Pirates legend Roberto Clemente not available to sign. But that's a pretty badass top loader. That's still a good top loader. It doesn't have to be an auto to be good, right? So Clemente is the box loader. Here we go. Sticker auto. Yeah, I would be a little sus about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got an image variation right off the first pack. There we go. Yeah, we got short print. Did I miss one before? I think I did. Yeah. Getting cards numbered 401 to 500, slightly short printed. First hit is in my hands. So not only do we have an image variation, but the first hit in my hands. So it will not take long for us to go down this road. And the Ibanez, Giants 89.95, Padres 94.95, A's 79.95, Mets 84.95, and the Tigers, Los Tigres 69.95. Again, the first hit is in my hands because I got the whole world in my hands. No, but I do have this first stack of Heritage in my hands. All about that base. First home run of the year, Nico Horner. Is that the sign of things to come? You know, it's ironic that he hit the first home run of 2022. According to the back of his baseball card, he has not hit a home run since 2019. Look at that. 108 at-bats in 2020, no home runs. 2021, he had 149 at-bats, no home runs. 2022, I believe it was his first at bat, first or second at bat, home run. So, yeah, he definitely had some injury issues. But still, he had enough at bats to hit a few out. I mean, so good sign, right? Tony Santillan. Then and now, got Tom Terrific and Zach Wheeler. Chris Bassett, picked up by the Mets in the offseason. Juan Soto also hit his first home run this year. And you know what? We need more of that. We need home runs that are accidents. Just line drives that clear the fence. Line drives is the way to go. We got too many people trying to hit these monument shots. All right. Get on base and score runs. Produce runs. Shohei Ohtani, new age performers. We'll give that a little 1 cent love. I am shocked. We still got the Giants up there. We still got the A's up there. Tigers, Mets, Padres. These are actually teams that are usually gone. So, okay. Again, available only through the Drip Shop. So if you're watching us on another platform, link up into Drip because the first autograph is coming soon. Did I give that away? It's not a miss because I would have given that away too. But I think it's a good indicator that we're going to have a good night. Joe Barlow. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hunter Renfroe. Will he duplicate his home run ways? He kind of fell off track. Played for the Red Sox last year, knocked 31 out of the park. Brewers. Who else rejuvenated themselves with the Brewers after having they had a rough year a couple of years ago too. Willie Adames, former Rays. Yes, they spelled it right in Heritage. Dylan Carlson and image variation. Joey Votto. Oh, last call. Giants are 89.95. Padres are 94.95. The A's are 79.95. The Mets are 84.95, and the Tigers are 69.95. So here is the deal. About to show the first hit. Then all those teams are going to get deleted, and anything from them stays with the house. I guess literally, because my store is in a house, an old Main Street house, circa 1900. Let's see. Taylor Miguel, who, 47 of his first 68 pitches were strikes today. So he was kind of thrown into the opening day position, but he definitely pitched up to the billing for sure. Last I checked, it was 5-1. Let's see. We got a score update. A little refresh. Bottom of the eighth. 5-1 Mets still. So Brandon Marsh, yes. Gotta love the beard. Little 1 cent love for Bearded Marsh. And the autograph is going to be going to St. Louis. It's a real one, all right. Paul Goldschmidt. I think that's the best current player we've hit so far, because all the autos I think we've had are the old timers. Although Fergie Jenkins was cool, right? It was Fergie Jenkins that we hit. But yeah, that's not a bad one. So you know what that means. Time to pull the remaining teams at this point. All right. They're at it. They're at the Angels game. Oh, that's cool. All right, first pitches. Nice. So just deleting these teams. We'll see what happens. 19 hits, plenty for everybody. Well, not everybody, but I got 5 teams, so hopefully I get one, right? All right. There you go. So, how about the WW print being such a hot ticket? I gotta admit, a little bit more than I expected. I thought it was going to be stronger than the naysayers. I don't know. There's a lot of people that just all they want to be is negative about the hobby. You know, I mean, yeah, granted, some influencers are annoying. But you know what? Those influencers, they also actually spend money in the hobby. I feel like a lot of the people who just like complain, like their world is a Target shelf, is a Walmart shelf. And even that they think's too pricey. Like, there is something for everyone. So if it's not for you, why knock it? Somebody else likes it. I love Heritage. Other people think Heritage is junk. I love Archives. That's probably one of the worst selling products. I love it that they have like old school designs. They'll usually have a design from when I was a kid, and they'll have a design that I missed out in the 12 years I didn't collect. Love it. I love National Treasures. It does not bother me that they do not have logos on them. It would be cool if they did, but that ain't happening unless Panini sells to Fanatics. So, which that could happen. Never know. Not likely anytime soon. But I'll tell you what, Fanatics throwing another big punch after the WWE licensing win that Panini had just a couple short months ago, pretty much. We could see the writing on the wall there. There was a reason why it wasn't one of those super long-term, 10, 15, 20-year deals like Fanatics is doing with baseball and football and basketball. You knew that money was going there eventually. And now they're even stomping on the stickers. Was it the UEFA Euro? Big tournament held every 4 years in World Cup fashion, And And for the first time in 42 years, Panini will not be the one producing stickers and cards and all that good stuff for it. It's going to be Fanatics through the Topps label. And they, Fanatics / Topps and Panini kind of have a pretty good divide on football, or as many of us refer to it as soccer. Pretty fair, balanced, right? But you gotta wonder now, are you going to see a lot of properties floating over? Nine strikeouts. Well, there it is right there. Too many pitches. I don't know. He's shutting them out. Most of these opening day starters don't usually go more than 5 innings. They could have a no-hitter going through like 6 or 7 with 50 pitches, and they're going to take him out anyway. Losing 1-0. Oh, that's brutal. In case those of you were wondering, that's what the different images look like there. This is like a Stadium Club-esque picture. What do you think? That looks like it belongs on a Stadium Club card. Yeah, the way Topps recycles pictures, it might still end up on a Stadium Club card. Acuna. All about that base, That's what we're going to see a lot of out of here. A lot of base, because we already pulled a short print and an auto out of this box. Not really much left. Now we just got to see if we hit Wander Franco, really. Robbie Ray, can he duplicate his amazing season last year? How about Alek Manoah? That Blue Jays rotation, man. If Nate Pearson gets his stuff together, I would say the Blue Jays could be front runners for the division for a few years to come. You got Barrios, you got Hyunjin Ryu, who I think his best years are done. He seems pretty durable. I think he's a guy who'll be a solid back of the rotation guy for a number of years. Somebody who will be able to give you innings. Ty Cobb with the short print. And perform respectably. Altuve struck out 3 times. That's what happens when they switch to Rubbermaid trash cans, right? Kind of mutes the signal a little bit. I don't know. Oh, we have something coming. We got a parallel. Black border parallel coming out. And another high numbered card, Edward Olivares. All about that base, These wrappers out of the way. Jarren Duran for Boston. Jesus Aguilar. I was reading an article. Guys very likely to be traded in mid-season. and he was one of their candidates. Of course, so was Jose Ramirez, and he just signed a 5-year extension, so we'll take that for what it's worth. But like 2 days after they wrote the article. But pretty solid last year. Over 20 home runs, drove in a bunch of runs for a team that's not necessarily a run-producing team. So he's somebody who could prove to be useful down the stretch for a contender. If he can keep up with how he was doing last year. Tommy Edman, Cardinals. So those black border cards come like about 1 in every 3 boxes. That's your home run leaders from last year. Joe Barlow, New Age Performer. Yesterday we hit a New Age Outlaw in WWE Prism. Autograph of the D-O-double-G, Road Dogg, Jesse James. If anybody's looking for WWE Prism, we got it. No, they're not numbered. No. So the odds on them are like 1 in every 96 packs. So like roughly 1 in every 4 boxes. To give you a point of reference, where is... Do the minis cover the whole checklist? Trying to remember. I don't remember if they're the whole checklist or just a fraction of it. No, it's got to be a fraction of it because they're 1 in 900 packs. So that shoots that theory because they'd be a little easier to get. They're numbered to 100. So, we just got started. I mean, we started out pretty good so far. Paul Goldschmidt with the auto, Joey Votto with the image variation. And we're just getting started as we just finished up the first box here. So we got this out of the way. How about we open up a baseball? Because that's kind of what this break is all about. Let's ease into this gently. TriStar Hidden Treasures. Again, we kind of covered the ground rules earlier. And we've been doing things the same way for like 7 years that we've been doing it online. Oh, this is a super easy one. And somebody listened to me yesterday, and they're going to be happy they did. So this player played his entire career, 19 seasons. He was an 8-time 20 or more game winner. 3 World Series championships in 3 different decades. 6-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove winner. And he made it into the Hall of Fame in 1990. Which we do have a Hall of Fame inscription there. The 0 is really tiny. It looks like HOF 9 with a stray mark, but that's 90. Jim Palmer. So that's going to go to the Orioles. Jim Palmer, Orioles. Ball 1. We got plenty more to go, though, right? You know what? We have more baseballs than we have card boxes. Let's open up another one. That's not bad for the cheapy ones, you know? These aren't the premium ones. Yeah, that would be a negative. Royals, you're looking at those Onyx gems. We'll open one of those next. How's that sound? This is an interesting one. Actually, I think I have this in my collection. Not personal collection, but just in my inventory of baseballs. So this individual qualifies under two different teams. One of them, I said, was a team that commonly gets baseballs, and somebody picked them up last night. So they have a 50-50 chance at this. The other team, well, I have a 50-50 chance of getting another one. This one is going to be between the White Sox, which this player played for from 1997 to 2004. And then from 2005 to 2011, he played for Detroit Rock City, 6-time All-Star, which is what he inscribed on the baseball here. And he was the 2007 American League batting champion, which was also one of the 3 years that he won a Silver Slugger Award. And you are correct. It is Maglio Ordonez. Maglio Ordonez. So that'll go to random. I'll probably get done tomorrow. Maglio Ordonez. All right. So let's open an Onyx Gems and see how that looks. And then we'll open the third one of those. We'll get the cheap baseballs out of the way. Yeah, nice popping noise. First hit. Diamondbacks. I think that's one of your teams, John. Pretty sure. Geraldo Perdomo. Blue is out of print run of 100. So you got 3 colors there. Oh, this is a hot ticket right here. And it's Ruby Soho. Print run of 40. J-Rod for the Mariners. One of several hot rookies to make the opening day roster. Another one of those was Bobby Witt Jr. And, I'm seeing people on Twitter going, oh, look at that. Bobby Witt Jr. is 0 for 3. Who's got him cheap? And then his fourth at bat, he collects his first major league hit and sends it to a Royals lead, and they win the ball game 3-1. So I don't think that, despite the fact that he's batting 250, that's going to do anything to squelch the fire that is Bobby Witt Jr. All right. Third baseball. Oh, I like this. Former Rookie of the Year. Five-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glove Award winner. We talked about Nico Horner hitting the first home run of 2022. That's pretty cool to start off the year with a home run, right? First one in baseball. How about having the first home run in a team's history? This individual hit the first home run in Marlins history. So this individual played for a lot of teams, but most of them do not qualify for the random. All right. So first home run in Marlins history, he only played for them in 93 and 94, so they're out. Played for the Reds in 1995 and in 2000. They're out. Phillies in 96. Blue Jays in 97 and 98. Neither of those qualify. Cubs in 99. Royals in 2004. Pirates in 2005. It's a lot of teams, and none of them qualify. Now, from 2001 to 2003, this individual played for the San Francisco Giants. And from 1986 to 1992, he played for the San Diego Padres, and he won the National League Rookie of the Year in 1987. So wait a minute. This one might not go to random. Nobody got the Giants. Nobody got the Padres. Well, we know where this one's going. So now for sale. And we got the Rookie of the Year inscription. Benito Santiago. Miss. Don't let those hits be misses. Benito Santiago. All right, what do we want to open next? How about Chronicles? Chronicles is always fun, right? Four hits in Chronicles. I think this was my last hobby box. This is a fun one. Maybe we'll restock it back down the line. I don't think there's a hit in this one. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's a cool card. I like that too. I love Chronicles. It's just a fun set. And the way that the checklists are, because you have so many different patterns, you end up getting a lot of good players. Oh, that's fun. Okay. So the way that it works is whenever we do the random, a retired player has to have had played in parts of 3 seasons or more. So even if like they had played 2 half seasons and a full season, like that's what qualifies. It's just the way that we've always done it, and we always disclose it at the beginning of every break that we do with memorabilia. It's just when we first started doing online breaks, we talked about it, and Ryan Sandberg going to the Phillies just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not perfect, but really, Benito Santiago, people consider him a Padre, right? He played, the Marlins thing, you could even make an argument he hit the first home run, but he was only there for 2 years. So, we talked about it initially. Like, really, I wanted it to be 5 years or more. But then again, we see a lot of these baseballs where, like, you got like a Paul Molitor that played multiple 3-year stints and was a contributor to different teams. He was actually the example player where we kind of settled on the 3-year rule. Know what I'm saying? So it just makes it easier because he played for what, 9 different teams, but he really stuck around long time with 2 of them. So, yeah, like I said, it's not a perfect system, but looking at the total picture and all the players that have come out over the years in all those baseballs, I think the 3 years works best. Again, I was like 5, but I'm glad I listened to everybody and went with the 3-year thing. I think that's come out pretty fair. So we got Acuna on score. And we have Willie Castro for Los Tigres, Detroit. Yeah, I think the rookie of the year in the American League is going to be a little crazy. Definitely. Request. All right. I love these acetate cards. They totally kick acetate. Brian Hayes. Interesting news on him today. So 5 years, $70 million, which, I mean, let's face it, that doesn't sound like a crazy amount. Think of all the great players who have played for the Pirates. The biggest contract in Pirates history. And he got hurt today. Can't make that stuff up. Man, I feel bad for that franchise. More their fan base than anything, but we got Jorge Mateo, black. I'll give that a little 1 cent love. That would be a cool product to see as like a online exclusive. I think they should do it for baseball. Get some nice patches. Whit Merrifield, Titan, Yu Darvish, Sixto Sanchez, Obsidian. No number there. Max Scherzer, definitely one of the elite arms on that Mets rotation. And he'll be pitching tomorrow. Jared Kelenic, trying to start a legacy of his own in Seattle. Got a dual relic for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And we got Luis Robert with the clear vision. That could have been such a great set, and they totally botched it when they released it as a standalone. Just didn't put any hits in. It was like 1 hit per case. And it was like a relic. Like it was pretty rough. I remember that came out for football first and then for basketball. Bobby Dalbec. Then they tried to make it 2 hits for 9 boxes. Like, nah, it didn't work out. Maybe that ratio could work today with the base card frenzy, but back then it didn't cut it. Here come the Judge, Aaron Judge. Some beautiful patches, though, came out of those. Not one of my favorite players, but at the time I was a fan, and we had a real nice Kaepernick patch in that, I remember. I had that card for a very long time, and he still sucks. Giancarlo Stanton with the Obsidian. And Mets game is a final. So Tyler Megill, who's in this year's rookie class, right? He was a 2021 rookie. So his rookie cards are in all of this year's product. Wins opening day. So I don't think people are going to go necessarily on a frenzy, but still pretty cool. 47 out of 99. Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals. So another nice auto for the Cardinals. A silver signature out of Origins. So that's pretty cool. Trevor Story, Magnitude. Jazz Chisholm. Cardinals suck. Oh, boy. It's opening day. Just let it all out, Fent. I'm sure many Cubs fans agree with you. Bradley, do you agree with that? Ronald Acuna Jr. There we go. Tanner Houck. For the Red Sox. How about this Obsidian rookie? I like that. Ryan Mountcastle for the Orioles. Orioles ranked the #1 farm system. So a couple of years down the road, I think there's some pretty lofty expectations there. And in the past, they've not been afraid to spend money. Just I think they realized that it's kind of futile right now. Borderline think they're tanking. Let's face it. 34 out of 100, Tristan McKenzie. Little inconsistency last year, so hopefully he can find his groove and be the guy that he's expected to be. Josh Bell, for whom the bell tolls. Hello. Little Donruss Clearly. So first time we're seeing this in baseball in 2021. Chronicles. And we got Joe Adell. Nice little card there. Braxton Garrett. XR. Ronald Acuna Jr. with the Titan. Another Brave, this time a rookie, numbered 10 out of 50. Ian Anderson. Crusade. 10 out of 50. Kyle Lewis. Next Obsidian card. Former Rookie of the Year. And then Evan White, who hopefully will bounce back from a horrific rookie year. Shohei Ohtani. We got Trevor Story. And another nice Mountcastle. Nate Pearson, looking for a bounce back year. Vlad Jr. with the Crusade. Christian Javier. Fernando Tatis. Obsidian. Logan Gilbert. Pavin Smith, Limited. And Taylor Trammell with the Obsidian auto for Seattle. Haesung Kim, Braylon Marquez, Zenith. Nick Neidert. Yermin Mercedes. And Cody Bellinger. And Ken Griffey Jr. to finish off the box. A lot of nice Obsidian cards in there. I don't remember them being every pack. I don't know. That box just kind of came out nice. 2 more balls coming up. Let's do the Onyx ones. So Onyx Preferred Baseball. Get some fun stuff out of these a lot of the time. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is an interesting one. I like this player. And last year he found a new team. So let's pull some info on him. Traded middle of, well, not middle of the year, but like heading towards the trade deadline. Had a couple brief stints with his first team out on the West Coast. Oh, we have one of those exceptions. All right, so this one is not going to go to the team that he's currently playing on. And there's a reason for that. And we do have a kind of a little caveat where if there is a team-specific inscription, not career-specific, team-specific, all right? So not something that hasn't happened before. But this ball was signed by Keibert Ruiz. And when he signed it, he also happened to inscribe "Go Dodgers." So that's where it's going to go. I think now we have a very good example of what team-specific inscription means. Go Dodgers. I'm trying to see here. Yeah, it was different. The Dodgers were picked up, like literally one of the last teams picked up, if not the last team. So that was a good jump in there. Hey, what's going on? So there we go. They are really testing with the exceptions here. All right. Icons. So we know this is going to be a retired player. This ball is the last one, I think, from 2018 Icons. Oh, yeah, this one's going to go to the random for sure. The last ball was Keibert Ruiz. So this one is going to have several qualifying teams. And again, when I talk about these things and I tell you, like, you know, players to look for, this is a guy that I named. Three teams qualify, one does not. He played for the Orioles for one season, but nobody really counts that. Played for the Orioles in 1976. Is that enough of a hint to figure out what 3 teams do qualify? Again, it's a name I mentioned several times over the last few days. As long as it matches the tag, because I'm assuming that. We know that doesn't always happen, but... All right. No crazy team-specific inscriptions on this one either. So I think it's pretty safe. I think we know who this guy is, right? Yeah, you know it. So that means the A's, the Yankees, and the Angels are the 3 teams in the running for Reggie Jackson. And it does come with a PSA cert as well. So A's, Yankees, and Angels will be in the running for this one. The A's was the team that I was using as an example, too. A's, very good odds on the baseballs. Oh, what am I doing? We have Mosaic to open first. Then we'll worry about that. Yeah, he is. Sometimes. I've actually heard one good story about him. It's actually somebody that I went to church with for a number of years. And they were in spring training. I also got this other Onyx Gems box to open. Let's do that first. And some kids were coming up to him, and he wanted to sign for the kids. And he happened to have a Sharpie, or not a Sharpie, a pen on him. And so he didn't ask for a signature. He gave the pen. And so he signed for everybody and then made sure to get something for him. Now, one of the kids there was his kid, so technically I think they got 2 things out of that deal. Yeah, he won't sign for adults, exactly. But he will sign for kids, so it can't be all bad, right? All right, this is another nice Ruby. Dodgers. Luis Rodriguez. Dodgers on fire. First they stole the baseball with the inscription, and now we got Luis Rodriguez. Amethyst. So this is out of 10. Cubs, Ed Howard. Again, the purple, the amethyst. Print run of only 10 cards. So that's not bad. That's a nice one for the Cubbies. Sorry to hear your negative Reggie story. I've heard a lot of Reggie stories, but most of them were as adults, so that's a shame. All right, let's open up one of these platinum baseballs. Now the platinum ones generally are numbered, so that way you also know how limited the ball is in the print run. We have a full name signature baseball, and this individual played his entire career for one team, so that makes things a little easier. Let's take a look here. Not only did he play for this team for a long time, but he actually even later in life got to manage them. 20 years of Major League Ball. And I think what really gets him in here in this platinum set, this was Series 2 2019. In 2018, the Modern Era Committee voted him into the Hall of Fame. A 6-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glover, 3-time Silver Slugger. And this ball is signed by Alan Stewart Trammell. And that is numbered 4 out of 6. So the full name balls, I think they came 1 to a case. So don't let those hits be missed. I tell you. I want sellouts. I don't need the stuff. I can get more stuff by selling out these breaks. This would have been a cool hit. All right, Mosaic. Oh, sorry. The good news is that after every break, we put up a new one. So, again, if anybody is watching on Facebook, and that's where you normally catch me on, and you don't get a notification, I mean, the break's been up for like 3 days. Don't let those hits be misses. Get the notification right away. We have a little bit of a group chat that we have, and it's intended for one-way communication so that you get all the latest updates. Do we want to do another ball break like this? I think we're having some fun with this. It won't be the same exact set, so it won't be like holds or anything like that. But do we want me to put together something kind of similar? Football is at 14 teams, so that's going to get a little push tomorrow before we work on putting out the next baseball break too. We want to move some of those football teams, but I always find these breaks fun. I love memorabilia and breaks. Love it. That's why I got 2 display cases full of baseballs. We've done a lot. All right, 3 autos in Mosaic. Let's see. Love the shiny stuff. And then we have one more platinum baseball to go. I like this individual player. I don't like what happened to them yesterday, though. even though he is on a team that is a sworn enemy to my favorite team. The person was a nice person, and we had a good autograph experience with this guy. So we went to a game, his daughter's birthday. And we managed to get a signature from him. Pedro Martinez, Isaac Paredes. Hello, Joe Adele. Let's give that one send off. Out of last year's rookie class, he's one of a couple. Him and Joey Bart. They're guys who maybe have Hall of Fame futures. Starling Marte, Willie Adames, Jim Thome. There we go. Soto, Barrios with the silver. Daniel Johnson with the mosaic, Mackenzie Gore, and Lucas Giolito. Dalton Varsho, Dalton Jeffries, somebody not named Dalton. He might have been traded for a guy named Dalton. I don't know. Christian Pache. He went over to Oakland, didn't he? Got Chris Bassett, Freddie Freeman. Don't put Freeman too close to Acuna when we're sorting, right? Red Mosaic, Sandy Alcantara. Max Muncy. Jake Cronenworth, rookie debut insert. And you got Randy Johnson, Stairmasters Mosaic for the Diamondbacks there. It's a little hard to see with the shiny reflection, but Arizona. Jonathan India rookie card. DeGrom, Mike Trout. The Fresh Prince. Let's slap that mosaic in a sleeve. Oh, you can't say Will Smith and slap in the same sentence, right? Yeah, it's not cool. There's Pache with a nice little mosaic card there. Trevor Bauer, Stairmasters. Tim Anderson. Mickey Moniak. I guess X-rays were initially good on him, but now I saw a report that he's got a fractured hand. He got hit by a pitch last spring training game of the year, which kind of sucks. You know why? Because he's a nice guy. And Ellie's got a baseball from a Blue Claws game signed by the former first overall draft pick, Mickey Moniak, who's also the autograph we got here. All right. Bo Bichette with a silver. Bueller. Sixto Sanchez. And introductions, Francisco Alvarez. So Mets have a big catching prospect in Alvarez and a big third base prospect in Brett Beatty. So I got to say there's not a lot left in the Mets farm system. But couple key guys there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess if they're spending the right money, then they may not need to rely so heavily on youth as some other teams often do. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got, yep, there's the next autograph. All about that base, Got Ryan Sandberg, Daz Cameron, Zach Wheeler, Ramon Laureano, Austin Hayes, Alex Kirilloff, Whitey Ford, David Peterson, Shane Bieber, and blue, Trevor Larnach. Was he the one traded by the Twins today, or was it Brent Rooker? I can't remember. It was one of last year's rookies. Twins made a little bit of a deal today. 42 out of 99. Ooh, this one's a silver also. Willie McCovey for the Giants. Nice and shiny. Kenta Maeda. And then 5-tool, Mike Trout. Oh, look at this. We got another insert, and it's a mosaic. Another eyes on the prize, and this guy's prize was retirement. Buster Posey for the Giants. Some more unfortunate injury news. It looks like Garrett Crochet may not even pitch this year. Oh, it was Rooker? Okay. Couldn't remember. Manny Machado, Lindor. And next autograph, Jose Garcia for the Reds. And fun little mosaic parallel there. Hello, Joe Adele. Also give a little love to this international man of mastery, Ronald Acuna Jr. and Roberto Alomar with the field vision for Cleveland. Because Cleveland rocks. The new name of their baseball team, not so much. But the IX Exposition Center, terrible internet service. That was the worst national experience ever. Yeah, he does have some potential. The Reds, I mean, that's how they managed to surprise people. What was it? Was it 2020 where they had a better than expected season? Granted, it was a short one. I think they had a winning record recently. It's not too bad. All right. Keegan Aiken. Oops. There you go. Chris Bryant. Chris Paddock. He was in that Twins trade, right? Was it Twins to Padres? I don't know. There was a few deals done recently. Paddock no longer. Oh, look at that. Mickey Moniak box. Phillies, 26 out of 49. So hopefully he recovers quickly. And he had a very impressive spring, finally starting to play like that first overall draft pick. So hopefully this doesn't kill any momentum that he had going there. Brady Singer, silver. Isaac Paredes, Yu Darvish, and Shane Bieber with the mosaic insert for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, there's Brent Rooker. So maybe he gets more playing time on a deal, right? Dane Dunning, Larry Doby, Mike Yastrzemski, and it's spelled right, I think. Jesse Winker. And red mosaic, again, a guy who's kind of underrated, in my opinion, from last year's rookie class. Alek Manoah. And Pedro for the Red Sox. Liam Hendricks. Evan White. Rookie debut. Yeah, the mosaic. Let's give that a little 1 cent love. Evan White. Alek Manoah. Mookie Betts. Bo Bichette. And Tucupita Marcano for the Padres. Yeah. Oh, we can't all be winners, right? That's why we're ending with the Platinum Ball. Very much a reason why to end with that. Ozzie Albies, silver. Whit Merrifield. 5-tool. Bryce Baby. And Max Scherzer, Stairmasters. And last but certainly not least, let's see the final hit. Yeah, we actually brought out that point earlier. He had 3 home runs in 2019. Again, limited play due to 1, the pandemic in 2020, and 2, injury last year. But he had over 100 bats each season. And did not hit a home run, and managed to get the first home run of 2022. So that was very cool because I kind of like Nico Hoerner. I hope he does well. All right. All right, we got a PSA certain here. All right, barring anything unexpected, this has a few teams possible. Let's see what. Yeah. This one is a 1 of 1. Yeah, start off with that. Curious. Oh, he's not on the box. But he could be. He's a decent name. Oh, that's cool. Very cool story there. All right, so this individual was an 8-time All-Star. Matter of fact, one of those All-Star games, he was even the MVP. He's got a World Series ring, 3 Cy Young Awards to his name. Now we're really thinning out the list here. Triple Crown winner. Multiple times led the league. He pitched in an ERA and strikeouts. Part of the 2015 Hall of Fame class. So the only teams that he played for that get off the list are the teams that he first played for and last played for. In 92 and 93, he started off with the Los Angeles Dodgers. So they're out. Only 2 seasons. And he finished his career in 2009 with the Philadelphia Phillies. In between, he played for the Expos / Nationals, 94 to 97. The Red Sox, 98 to 2004, and probably would be considered the prime of his career. And the Mets in 2005 to 2008. 2015 Hall of Famer. Again, 1 of 1 ball. And that's without any inscriptions. And we have Pedro Martinez. So we got a few balls going to random. So that'll be between the Nationals, the Red Sox, and the Mets. All right. So that was the ball buster. So feedback time. I heard one person say, yes, I want to see more like this. Do you want the next break to be another ball buster? Well, it looks like we have 1 no on Drip. I thought the balls were good. Even the lower rung product, I thought, did pretty well for us. What do we have? We had Pedro Martinez, the Alan Trammell full name signature, Kybert Ruiz, and that was inscribed "Go Dodgers," so it kind of circumvented the normal pecking order. Reggie Jackson. Actually, we did real good with the balls. Benito Santiago. And what was the inscription on that? 87 Rookie of the Year. Jim Palmer. So I went to the Orioles. And Maglio Ordonez. I think I got all 7 of them, right? So I thought that was a pretty good list of names there, you know. Especially when you get a good one out of these guys here, that's always fun. And we threw some cards into the mix. So who else do we got here? Padres to Capito Marcano. We'll give honorable mentions. We had a couple decent cards of Joe Adell for the Angels. Clearly Donruss and a mosaic. This Ian Anderson for the Braves was numbered to 50. Reds had Jose Garcia. Reds also had the image variation Joey Votto. Phillies, Mickey Moniak. An auto and a mosaic number to 49. Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. Tigers, Willie Castro. Taylor Trammell, Mariners. Another good auto for the Cardinals, and Dylan Carlson, Origins with a silver signature, number to 99. That's a fun one. I like Dylan Carlson. White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He was my find of the day, by the way. The first that come into the store, I tried to tackle that project on the floor with all those monster boxes, and I found some 2014 Bowmans, and there was like 4 paper, 2 chrome, and a chrome refractor of first Bowman for Eloy Jimenez. So that was a cool find earlier today. And then we had our Onyx Gems, and they did pretty well as well. Out of 10 for the Cubs, Ed Howard. Out of 40 for the Dodgers, Luis Rodriguez. Out of 100 for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. And how about a little J-Rod for the Mariners? Print run of 40 on that one. So I thought that was a fun little mix. It was a very condensed past, present, future-ish mix. Nothing really high-end in this one, so it's not officially a past, present, future. But still some fun stuff. So how many balls? Is 7 a good number? Is 7 a lucky number? We got pretty lucky with this name selection. I gotta admit, we could have gotten maybe 1 or 2 more Dudskis out of that. I think we did pretty good, especially a 1-on-1 ball, a full name signature ball. Reggie Jackson, Jim Palmer. That's some good stuff there. 7 good, or do we want a little bit less and more cards? Do we want 5? How about 10 balls? Is that a little overkill? 10 balls? It's a lot of balls. That would be probably one of our ballsiest ball busters ever. I don't remember. I think we did a case of balls once. Man, remember those days when we could do triple case breaks? Right? Triple case mayhem. That we haven't done in a long time. Long time. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't call it a fun night if I'm handling 2 balls. I messed that up again, didn't I? Anyways. 5. I got 1 vote for 5 with more cards. Anybody else want to chime in on that? I do have a couple bats. I don't know, that supply is running pretty thin. I'm lucky that the last time Onyx did a bat product, I got like 15 of them. So I think I still have like 4 left. I like to do the bats hit crazy one with those. Where we've put 3 bats into the mix. I mean, we could do that. We could do less balls and put a couple baseball bats in there. 4 balls, 2 bats, and a mix of card boxes. So everybody's input counts. Although you lost me and I'm not a baseball guy. But still, everybody's input counts. All opinions matter. That's not true at all. Could care less for some opinions out there. Most of them are on Reddit. So, any requests for any personals tonight? Let's see here. All right. So I'm going to take a real quick peek here at the football break we have up. If you're watching on Drip and you're interested in any of these teams, just holler and I can add it to the Drip shop here. Two Chronicles Draft Blasters and two Prestige Blasters just to make sure everybody gets some cards. At that point, from there on, it's love it or leaf it. For the cards, everything's 2021. Two Flash, a Metal Hobby, a Valiant, and a Pro Set Metal. The memorabilia is all from 2020. Two mini helmets, a full-size helmet, and a football jersey. Cardinals, 40. Ravens, 40. Bills, 65. Dolphins, 125. Eagles, 140. Jordan Alvarez just hit a solo home run, looks like. Eagles, 140. Chargers, 95. Seahawks, 65. Buccaneers are 100. Washington's 25. The Falcons are 70. The Panthers are 45. Bengals are 150. Texans are 30. Jaguars are 95. Giants are 75. Jets are 75. Raiders are 30. Steelers are 85. Bregman just hit a solo home run. Your teams on that list that are solid memorabilia teams: Bills, Dolphins, Eagles, Chargers, Seahawks. Washington's actually not that bad, especially at $25. You can throw money at worse than that. Panthers, McCaffrey has signed a lot, and for Leaf in the past, their past products. And being that there's a full-size helmet, I'm going to say, even though the Panthers are below average, as far as McCaffrey, that really increases the chances of finding him. Just saying. Texans, a lot of Deshaun is out there, so if it's on a college helmet, that would go to the Browns, I guess, right? But most of the Leaf ones that I've seen, actually, did we hit a Clemson one? Yeah, that was out of a vault, though, so I don't know. It's kind of toss up there. Giants are heavy, Jets are heavy, Raiders are heavy, Steelers are heavy. A lot of the heavy teams for memorabilia are still up there. Just saying. So, that's pretty much it. Anybody got anything for me right now? Otherwise, that'll be all for today. I'll go home and I'll come back and we'll rip you a new one tomorrow, hopefully. So thanks again, everybody, for those who were in the break. And I'll be available for a little while via Messenger if anybody's got any questions on what to do on football. All right. I suggest getting in. That's a strong suggestion. All right. That's all I got.